Your guess is good as mine, name it and take it.
Well, I had a good mind. I fell hard fall from my back.
What was it, clothes wringer you was trying to tell, or wasn't that?
You don't tell
Let's
that.
see. She wanted to tell me a joke, though.
Oh, yeah.
And I told her about a little boy, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little boy, he's awful mean. The dog, the preacher was there, and the talking boys, his daddy told him he better not be asked a question. He said, I'll whoop you. All of that's a question. And, well, the boy said that's all the way the boy got. We are learning anything by asking a question.
Huh.
Well, he said, go ahead and talk to the preacher a while. Well, the first thing he said was, he went around and said, they both them horses you want? He had two horses to a buggy, big heavy buggy. Yeah, yeah. Both of them belong to you? Yeah. Huh. Said, what made you think I just had one horse? Well, now, your old man, Papa told Mom that before they got out of bed that you was a little one-horse preacher. So I didn't know you had but one horse. Well, Dick, he set out a big cuss word, awful. Oh, he said, now son, he said, that's a sight. I said, that just ruined me nearly. And she said, stuck a step in that, said, just make me shiver all
Cold chills.
Cold Hill.
Cold chills run all
over.
over
Makes
me.
a cold chill run all over me. And the boy looked up, cold chill hell. Said, if you'd been to our house last week when Mom got her titty hung in the clothes wringer, but I got you the clothes today. And I guess that was true.
I imagine if that happened.
And it could have been possible. But I got you the clothes today. He'd always look up, you know, sort of like a drake looking at the sun.
Like a
I
drink.
bet I told to half a dozen different fellows.
Drink.
And they all had a life. Well, finally, her memory was dim. She'd had an operation on her eyes. She was right close. She wanted me to tell that again.
I'm gonna run back in a minute. Hot
But I couldn't, I never understood all that. I told her again. She lay. She said, that's okay. Yeah, he said, the little boy just cold chill hell.
Now, Mama, why don't you tell me about
You been to our house
some of
lately.
that stuff happened when you were a little girl and Gus was there. Now that Gus is here, and he'll say whether he remembers it.
I'm gonna run back home.
Okay.
James is where I came up. I ain't seen him about 2 weeks.
Seeing you
I
again.
hadn't seen you.
And thanks a million for that.
Hiram, you're well enjoyed that wonderful
Nancy
Sunday
said we could skip
dinner.
Ebenezer
Good
Church.
seeing
Come back
you
and
and
see
your
you.
family.
I'll be back to see you along, Dad. I'm
She
gonna,
said, Grandma, we don't have
Run
to
back to the house.
Oh, yeah.
James is down there, him and his wife.
Where did he go?
He just has to come and they just talking.
Wow, I never thought.
Ain't Lily, I'll see you again.
Yeah. Bring folks and come.
Okay, if we ever get a chance to get on.
Leave this rig
Take
up
it
here
back.
working.
Yeah, glad to see you. Come back.
Oh, who was
We'll
that?
see you all.
Yeah,
Jordan?
make it easy.
This is her. This is her daughter. That's her little girl.
That's her little daughter, and she's her little mammy.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's my mother.
And they didn't care much for what kind of a joke they told me.
Huh?
They didn't care much how the joke sounded.
No.
Well, there's a girl down there, a woman, She just looks like she might be a 25 or 30-year-old girl. But she'd worked for Jim Gillis on the 6th on the highway for 36 years.
Mm.
And she worked for state for 14 years.
Uh-huh.
That was no little girl.
Huh?
And she was just about crazy.
I didn't understand that. Yeah, I am myself.
But she couldn't,
But how,
if she met me, I just sure had to take a little kiss out of her.
Uh-huh.
She'd kiss the niggers, some nigger working there. Just them once in a while. Next time I was down there, she just about dead. I asked that woman that about it, she said she's in pretty bad shape. She was covered up. She stuck her hand up there and just uncovered it, threw it up there. I could see her. Well, I told one of our nieces, I said, no, I've got an ID. I have an ID now. The first husband she had was a good man. Was a good to her.
Uh-huh.
And this was the devil. She said, that's exactly right. She said, nobody could stand this license. She was
Uh-huh.
mean. And that first was a good man that died. She just, if she had to run a piece to catch me, she'd catch me. Yeah.
I believe you lost some weight, had
I
you,
don't-
Deborah? Yeah, much so.
I was
lose
going
one.
along there, she ran and beat me, grabbed around me, and I fell. She fell. We both fell.
Yeah. Go over here, sit down.
No, I'm doing fine. No, sit down.
She's doing right.
I think, yeah, I've been sitting.
What are you waiting on?
Sit down.
I was waiting on you to
Tell him another joke, Uncle
either
Charlie.
tell another joke
He was
or...
waiting on you to tell him another joke.
She's thinking.
Oh, how about getting into singing Betsy Baker?
Huh?
Betsy Baker, can he
You
sing?
know Betsy Baker?
That's what I want to hear.
You know the Betsy Baker, don't you? Oh, that's hard. Have you forgotten Betsy Baker?
No.
You know what?
Have you forgotten Betsy Baker? That old song old man Van Allen used to sing.
You do a line or two, and he'll get going.
You started.
At church I saw her dressed
That's so
neat
neat.
some Sunday in hot weather, and then the of my heart did beat as we sang song together. When church was over and she walked out, I did overtake her. Will you give to me your company? Indeed, I won't say Betsy Baker. I do roller, 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 roller. Now let's rest up. What's next?
That's all I know.
No, he got sick, very sick. And they sent after doctor or somebody.
Has he ever been here?
No. Oh, yeah, he's been to your house sometime. I don't know if he's seen you.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to see my little man in there.
Oh,
Oh, I'll go see your little man.
after a while, when you get through with Betsy Baker.
We done got through it.
Did he have another song that he sung better than Betsy Baker that you...
Who was singing? Tell us.
That song, that hymn you sang
What
at
was
the
that
store
hymn?
the other day?
Wait,
Remember the hymn you sang that Evelyn wrote you about him
oh, yeah,
singing?
yeah,
Well, Jimmy said that
To get the first of
John
it.
Henry had a good little wife, and her name was Polly Ann. John Henry got sick and he had to go to bed, and Polly rode still like a man. Oh Lord, that Polly rode still like a man.
Very good.
Oh, the one that sang was, Brethren, we have met to worship and adore thee, Lord our God. We will pray with all your power while we try to preach the word. Only thing unless the Spirit of the Holy One comes down. Brethren, pray and holy manna will be showered all around. Brethren, see poor sinners round you, trembling on the brink of woe. Death is coming, hell is moving. Can you stand to let them go? See our Father, see our Mother, and our children sinking down. Brethren, free and holy manna will be showered all around. You must love our God supremely. Let us love each other too. Let us love and pray for sinners till our God makes all things new. Then He'll call us home to heaven. At His table we'll sit down. Brethren, pray and holy manna will be showered all around. Oh,
Very good.
Yeah, that was.
It's that chicken.
It's in the movie.
You that chicken?
Yeah. And give us some good whistles there.
If they wanted to, they'd get about that, know
I
where they are.
bet you think that favors me.
Favors her?
Huh?
She favors you?
How you know?
Hey,
I
You
don't know.
see?
how about the Noah building the ark?
He had forgot that a while back.
Are there gonna be an overflow?
Said no looking solemn.
He picked up the morning paper and he read the river column. Come
He
on.
put his hands to work, cutting timber patches. Said he's gonna build a boat to beat the steamer latches. Bow, wow, wow. Body ready right from the bow, wow, wow. Oh, Noah kept a chipping and a blocking and a sawing. The wicked digging never and a everybody down, cut the Noah and the critter, and run the boss around and one the mix of belly come out, wow, wow, wow. I don't know the rest of it.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, what is it? You know what, Art?
What's the last now?
I don't know. It caught him up some of every kind of beasts, wasn't it?
Oh, let's see.
Oh, no, it caught him up some of every kind of beasts. He had a morning
Oh,
kick.
it's a rain.
All right, now where I got it? Got
It
it wrong.
began to rain, now the rain so mighty heavy, the river rose immediately and bursted to the levee. Everybody drowned except the Norrie and the critter, and run the boss around on one the Mr. Bird. Bow, wow, wow. Now what the next?
The ark got the sailing and the sailing and the sailing. The line got it down the rough and
like the bust of paddling, the serpent hit the paddle, yellow must roll a passing, you couldn't hear it, for the boss made a cussing. Bow, wow, wow. Father, let it up, Tom, bow, wow, wow.
And,
Now he talked to these.
That's Steve Dewey saying that.
which,
Put his hands where it cut timber patches. I don't know.
now we left out one somewhere along. The next is, let me see, what was the next? Old Ham the only nigger. On board the steamer, I just got lonely in the barber shop.
He had
Rock
talked to
got
these.
the selling, all the selling, the line they got it down the road. And like the bust of peddling, the servant hit the panty, yellow horse roll a fussing. You couldn't hear it, for they both made a cussing. Bow, wow, wow.
And,
What's the next now?
next is, old Ham the only nigger on the
Now, how they get on board the river and hatches, but lonely in the barber shop, and couldn't stand the loving till music said the dog was a little thin bandit, and then he had a bandage of the first one bandage. Bow, wow, wow.
It had a set of, it had a long neck,
No, they did it then. There's something come next, ain't
had a long neck, the banjo had a long neck.
it? Wait a minute.
It was quite
Now,
long
how
and
we only
tapering.
get on board the river and that's just so lonely in the bar.
He made him a banjo.
Yeah. Got a piece of tin, timber for the ring, and then the mighty question over how you gonna spend it. Bow, wow, wow. Now the possum out as long as tells a song and I'm singing. How long take it from the tip around the string. Honey shaved him over because it was the shades of spaces. Then he set him side to side, fight the little bases. Bow, wow, wow. The ark got the sailing and the sailing and the sailing. The line he got it down the rough like the bust of peddling. The servant hit the fanny, yellow horse roll a fussing. Couldn't hear yes, for the mountain made a cussing. Bow, wow, wow. I forget things.
I've forgotten all that. Sometime I was on
That's a good bunch of them.
What's that one that goes,
Huh?
Let's see, what is that, what was that?
that one?
He don't know that.
Have to sing Barbara Allen.
Barbara Allen? You know Barbara Allen?
The watchman blows,
Huh?
the watchman blows his trumpet round. Come listen to the solemn sound, and be assured that danger nigh. How many are prepared to die?
I know.
Your days on earth will soon be o'er, and you'll return to earth no more. Oh, think thou hast a soul to save. What are your hopes beyond the grave?
You know, I've forgotten a lot of those old songs.
So try Barbara Allen.
I can't think of all of
Try
it.
Barbara Allen.
Even just one verse.
How about Barbara Allen?
Hmm?
Barbara Allen. I don't
You
know.
started, what's the
Barbara Allen. What is that?
month of
What
May?
is Barbara Allen?
A song.
That's not Allen now, that's Ellen.
Barbara Allen. Can you sing it as Barbara Allen?
Yeah.
Try it. Let me hear you, Uncle Gus.
Barbara Allen.
Yeah, Barbara Allen.
Ellen, Grace,
Barbara Allen.
do you know that song?
On early, yeah, on the month of May. The rosebuds they were swelling, sweet William came from the southern sea. And light and courted Barbara Ellen. It's got the sound, it's got the
Yeah.
note, it's got the reed.
Well, I used to know that.
That's Barbara Ellen.
Barbara Allen.
Huh? Yeah, she was on her highway home. I can't
You
think of
heard the church bells ringing?
There's the church bell ringing.
And every time chiming to say, hard-hearted Barbara Ellen.
But now it's Barbara Ellen.
Barbara Allen.
Yeah.
In the place of Barbara Allen,
Right.
it's got the
Have the ring of Barbara Allen.
rhyme with the name,
Yeah.
Barbara Allen. Swelling,
I've forgotten that.
rosebuds was a swelling.
Swelling.
Sid
Allen.
William, he had taken such for the love
And he
of
used
Barbara
to
Ellen.
sing the woman's confession. That was
Somebody said when a Howard Boyd had that song in a book.
Well, the Patterson boy told me he had it in a book that one of the books he had when he was in school, some kind of book. And he said he'd bring it down to me, but he never did.
What he said, Barbara Allen, or
Ellen.
I know.
Barbara Ellen. You're right, Uncle Gus.
well, what is it? What is it? Comes with Ellen.
Swelling. It
Swelling.
rhymes with it,
Huh?
doesn't it? It rhymes with swelling.
Yeah.
And dwelling,
Dwelling.
they sent a servant to the town. The house where she was dwelling, your master's sick and sent for you.
If your name be Barbara Ellen. It's Barbara Ellen.
Ellen.
She sent her servant to the
And then it slowly she got out.
place where
Anything got the rhyme now with me.
Right.
Come with him because he's
slowly, slowly.
Where did you get them high top shoes?
Yeah.
Now what's the next?
I don't
And
know.
the dress so well, so fine. I got my shoes from a railroad man. I'm a dress from a driver in the mine. Lord, I'm a dress from a driver in the mine.
Very good.
What's the rest of that one, Uncle Gus?
I don't know. John Henry had a pretty little wife. Her name was Polly Ann. John Henry got sick and he had to go to bed. Then Polly drove steel like a man. Lord, Lord, and Polly drove steel like a man. But you sure do that?
Well, do you remember? Come all around it if you want to hear the story about the brave engineer. The rounder name was Casey Jones. I've forgotten it.
I never did know it.
Oh, Casey Jones, you know
Casey Jones.
Casey Jones, the manager of the cabin. Casey Jones, run it on in the hand. Casey Jones, the manager of the cabin. Take a fire up, got my tongue doubled up.
I can't think of it. I forget things.
What was that one he was singing? You told me when your dad came home that time when he was playing the
That
flute.
was unclouded
And
day.
Uncle Gus was,
Unclouded
unclouded
day.
day. That's a good one, Uncle Gus.
Oh, they tell me of a home far beyond the sky. Oh, they tell me of a home far away.
Oh,
They tell me of a home where no storm clouds dry.
Oh, they tell me of an unclouded day. Oh, the land of cloudless sky. Oh, the land of an unclouded day. Oh, they tell me of a home where no storm clouds rise. Oh, they tell me of an unclouded day.
Going home. Sing that, going home.
And
She's full of songs, man.
I went to the river, they couldn't get across, I'd give $5 for
An old blind horse.
I'd drag him in and he couldn't swim. I'd give $5 if I had to board him.
What did Albert Williams used to say?
What, huh?
What did Albert Williams used to say for speech in school?
Used to carry buddies in my
Boyhood?
boyhood. Big buddies always around. I had them out in the meadow, I had them down the glen. I never thought I did sinful. I did it only for fun, but I had my real
Sport.
full of
I had real sport in the park with the poor little birdies in my gun.
But one beautiful morning in springtime, I spotted a flying bird in the tree, or merely chirping and singing as happy as birdie could be. I made up my mind in a jiffy. I followed my name was too true. For a moment the little thing fluttered, and off to the bushes it flew. I followed this crawfish softly. I now to my sorrow I found, like truth by a nest full of young, the little birdie dead on the ground. I made up my mind in that moment, but my heart was so sorry was stirred that never again in my lifetime will I shoot it for innocent bird.
You make a vow?
What was that Uncle Gus was
Now, what
singing
school was
playing
that?
fiddle when Grandpa came home that
Huh?
time?
That was that
I
one.
used to,
That
let's see what was, I used to know one, but I forgot part of that. What was it I used to say?
Once so very long ago.
Huh?
Once so very long ago, about 40 years, I guess.
Wasn't so very long ago, about 40 years, I guess, since I first went to court and Deacon Bodkins, his daughter Bess. Leastwise, Betsy was her name, but that ain't here nor there. She was a awful pretty girl with yellow auburn hair, and cheeks as red as roses, any tempting peach which makes the fellow smack his lip, be cages out of reach. It was down in old Missouri, and I was keeping bets when me and Betsy Bodkins first thought about a match. I had a little cabin in a good circle of the horse in Buck Creek, well beside the creek, and Bodkins lived across a mile or two on the other side. When the creek was low, I used to hold it every day to see my girl, you know. The Deacon well out of the night, he was pretty square, no better down the west than other people there. When he found that me and Bess was going to be spliced, he rided and damped the door to me to get right up and highs. But when the Deacon rided and damped the ordered me away, she up and down himself like that she'd never stay. To my ended drover that ever wore a hat, and what the Deacon daddy said she meant, and that was flat. Now what's the name?
Where you should run away.
Wait a minute. Ain't part,
I don't
ain't part
remember.
of side as long as Bess. And well, I'm proud to say, we got our plans all ready for him to run away. So Bess, she slipped a lay on down at the end of the lane. The road was awful muddy for the road.
And then an awful rain.
Well, for the horse, there's been an awful rain. But just about 5 minutes, while we were standing still, we heard the sound of horses' hoofs tying down the hill. And Bess, she gave a little screech and leapt out off the horse that was a fork under the drover, so I was close. So I had to collect my thoughts, now I had to lift my thoughts, and that both made it quick, so I just made a grab for Bess and jumped right in the creek. The water boiled around us, but I struck out for the shore, and I swum as I don't reckon I ever swum before. But we got across there, we steady shaking with the cold, and Bess's hair fell down her back just like a shower of gold. But we were safe, and so went and found some friends of Bess, and I went for the preacher while I had to change dress. There wasn't no wife at gym times, and it wasn't long till we were man and wife and started home as happy as could be. And he could be there waiting at the bars, but Jeff, my horse, I know the first to lead him, and he followed me across. Now what's the next?
I can't get it.
Well, I'll start this way then.
Anyhow,
Well, I ain't but more.
her daddy come.
Huh?
Her daddy come in.
Wait a minute. He's from the coast. Anyhow.
Just your horse was waiting for you.
But we were safe until we went and found the Thames of best, and I went for the preacher while the help to change the best. There wasn't no license them times, and there wasn't long to we with man and wife and started home as happy as could be. You could be there ready at the bar, but just my horse, I knew it was safe to leave and follow me across. Well, I ain't much more to tell. Within about a week, that evening he came walking in and looking powerful meek. And that really all shook hands. He said that Silas Croft, would you believe he was so mean he went and stole my horse. He did the finest horse out there and said had the rascal thief and cuss. But then he had
Married Bess.
huh?
If he had married Bess,
Yes, he had been a blame side of her. Well, Hasty, since you from that creek, I thought that I and you would make a good part of that story. Polly thinks so too. Although you sold our daughter Bess, I think it was no sin, so come with me, but Polly wants to see her girl again. Well, children, that's the story I've been promising to you, and you can get your grandma if I haven't told it true. I used to I forget things.
Now, what was that first school you started to? Didn't you tell me when you started the grade school that you and Gus used to walk together there?
oh yeah, we walked to school all of our
And
lives.
what was it that happened
Yes.
on the way?
Well, you got your school out there that looked as Whitaker said, had a little roof to put in the pan.
Yeah.
You guys used to say, Lester? Yeah. All right, get out of here. God made it about. Had a little rooster, put him in a pan. Every time he jumped out, jumped over in the garden. Sit back and sit down.
Who said that?
No, I used to. I could learn a piece of poetry as long as outdoors a day. About it.
One day.
But I can't think now like I used to. Them falls I got hurt me. There's some of my kids, I don't know their name.
Fuddy Dud.
That's the truth. I've been asking what that boy's name was that been working on this place here.
Hayden.
Hey,
Hayden.
You ever said Charlie pick a banjo?
Huh?
Or play the fiddle?
Charlie.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was his favorite song?
Huh?
What was his favorite song?
What would you play?
Yeah, I met a possum in the road.
Said, Possum, why you're quiet? Ain't got time to tell you, little dog gonna be behind.
Get along home, Cindy.
Get along home, Cindy. Get along home, Cindy. Cindy, fare you well. Cindy got the Legion. She's got it once before. Every time John Jingle starts, every time the band starts, Cindy's hit the floor. And that floor had to mark the door.
Yep, that's right.
Now they used to have Dad to sing. What was that song he used to have? They used to have Dad sing Clear Creek.
My soul was full of glory. Didn't Dad have a voice though?
Huh?
Didn't Dad have a clear voice?
Do what?
I say, didn't Dad have a clear voice in his young
I
days?
think Joe did too.
Yeah.
My soul's full of glory, inspiring my tongue. Could I meet with angels, I would sing now this song. I sing of my Jesus and tell of his charm and beg them to bear me to his loving arm. That's all I know.
Well, that's all I know of them, just a verse here and yonder.
Who was the one that put smut on Grandpa's foot? Sock when he was going to foot washing day?
Doing what?
Who was the young'un that put stud in Grandpa's sock when he
I
was
don't
going
know
to
whether
foot
it was
washing?
Gus or me or who, you remember?
Hmm?
Who
I guess
smutted the
that's a
inside of
good
Dad's
idea.
socks on foot
Yeah,
washing
you
day?
Do
You
what?
think it sort of sounds like one?
Yeah.
Who put soot inside of Dad's socks day before foot washing? Was that Rome or who was it?
I don't know. I didn't know that first time I'd heard of it.
Oh, don't tell me that. You've forgotten it. He always washed his feet.
Somebody, some preacher went to a meeting.
And
He had a coat he wore in his filthy things in his coat pocket. And I think he threw his hands in his coat pocket maybe.
Yeah.
He ran his hand down his coat pocket, jerked it out, and one of the boys left took a deck of cards in it. He just scattered them all. All right. And the other went to foot washing, running up to water.
But you don't know who put the soot in his socks before foot washing, huh?
Huh?
You don't know how that soot got in his socks before
I
foot
don't know.
washing.
it must have been Rome that did that.
Must have been wrong. He ain't here to defend himself.
I remember one time he'd always slip around behind me and I was eating and I was going to take a sip of milk and he'd knock my glass or knock my head and get buttermilk all over my nose. He did that one time too many and he started off, just took her to death and I had a big old glass of thick buttermilk. I tiptoed along behind him and turned it right bottom up on top of his head and it went down through his eyes and ears and everywhere. Dad was sitting there and he kept raising up as I got up and looking and I turned that glass loose. He said, "My Lord." That's all he ever said. But he looked funny when he turned around that buttermilk stream.
What was that?
Was that
name?
Gus with buttermilk all over his head?
Yeah. He'd always putting peppers, pickled pepper in my milk or doing something.
He hit his snuff even, didn't he?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
what-
he hid the snuff from me. Put it in the trunk one time.
You
and
hid
locked
her snuff, did you?
it. He hid his snuff
Yeah.
from me.
He tell me about it. He
The old-
hit an old book one time when you made up a rhyme about the old
Yeah.
book.
Wooden bucket that hung on the
Yeah.
wall.
And it was
I
what?
found it. He didn't know I
The
was.
old wooden bucket that hung
He
on the
got in
wall.
his mind that he couldn't hide anything from me.
He told me he couldn't, said you found it out before you hit it.
Did you ever look in the old wooden bucket on the wall?
Old rubber boot.
Boo.
Old rubber boot.
I said, you ever hide his snuff, the old rubber boot?
Huh? Rubber boot or the wooden bucket?
An old rubber boot that hung on the wall. I don't remember what I wrote, but I made it rhyme. Like
He
it.
told me about it, or I wouldn't have known it.
Why did she pour buttermilk all over your head one time?
Because I ran butter in her ears.
Is that true? You were butter in your
He
hair?
rubbed butter in your ears?
No, he didn't.
hair.
He knocked my
Here.
glass. It almost went in my ears.
Well, Ron threw the fork at me one time. He's a fool about butter and syrup. But he got him up a bite, I just went to take it in there, and I just grabbed his hand and spread it over him. He got it up a fork and threw it at me and stuck the prongs in my leg there, and I had to pull it.
Oh.
No, there's lots of them old time songs forgot nearly.
Yeah. Well, they're never used anymore.
Like Ron was talking about them, one of them West to get up to sing a song. I want to sing a song is suited to the occasion.
Yeah.
The day is past and gone, that soon, just a little out of sun out.
Yeah.
The day is past and gone. The evening shades appear. Oh, may lay our garments by upon our beds to rest. No death will soon disrobe us all of what we here possess. Oh, I'm sorry, goodbye to when
something say, how sweetly I sleep. What's next?
He used to sing that.
Came to the people with a long period of pencilless stood by the
Yeah,
but I said songless.
Well, that's all right.
What's the difference, Jay?
No.
Don't matter, no matter.
And what is the next now?
He sees that now, of course you don't know what's going on.
He didn't hear anything, but he used to know that all the way through.
What's next now? I did too. What's next now?
He ain't hearing anything.
The tempest may howl, and the loud thunders roll.
And gathering storms may arise, so calm in my spirit and rest in my soul. The terror all wiped from my eyes. Yet there is a crown that doth glitter and shine, a crown I shall evermore wear. So turn to the Savior, His love all divine, only that will dwell with me. You had a little too high.
Now I think you got it raised a little. You hopped up a notch or two, didn't you? Stacy? Start it, Stacy.
I came to the place where the lone pilgrim lay, and silently stood by the tomb where I heard something say, how sweetly I sleep here alone. We made a mess of that.
Did what now?
We just made a mess of that, but that won't take it right.
Yeah. Ought to.
Say what floats out there.
What was Richard Reese's song? Richard Reese's favorite song.
I don't know.
He always said, "Now see the Savior."
No, that's all right.
Well, that's what Richard always said. I didn't say it was right.
It said, now see the Savior stand pleading at the sinner's broken heart. Now in heaven he's interceding, undertaking sinners' part. Sinners, can you hate the Savior? Will you trust him from your heart? Once he died for your behavior, now he calls you Well, they always said, now see the Savior.
Yeah.
But that don't show it. That's just a word. Now see the Savior stands pleading. What's you holding up that way?
He's trying to catch up,
Huh?
trying to catch up. And must I be to judgment brought and answered in that day? For every vein and night of thought and every word I say, we are passing away, we are passing away, we are passing away to that great judgment day. I stay hoarse all the time. I
I
do
used
too.
to sing
My voice
loud.
gets squeaky too.
Aye.
Yeah, I used to sing as about as loud as the next one.
But now Charlie Evans, his left elbow hand get about that big when he gets singing loud.
Yeah,
No, not hardly that big, big as that.
well. It gets in pretty bad shape.
Yeah. Dad said he sung all of them the same tune.
Well, that's about the way these people that plays the guitar and plays the chords. Everything's on the same chord.
Well, any musical instrument makes pretty music if the right fellow gets a hold of it.
Yeah,
You take a low G harp, it sounds good.
yeah.
A French harp.
And somebody can play a Jew's harp and sing as they play is. It makes it better. Sounds much better.
Same, at the same time.
He
Yeah,
can't
same
sing.
as good
He
as
can't
song.
sing
That
for
would
the
be
Jew.
bad. That would be pretty good musician.
He's singing plays too.
What was Uncle Gus's favorite instrument?
Fiddle. Fiddle. He played the fiddle all his life.
Yeah, he did.
How old were you when you started the fiddle?
What was it?
And how old were you when you started playing the fiddle?
I don't know.
You were around 15 or 16, I
I
guess.
guess, yeah.
Who showed you how?
Gus?
Well,
Only the other day somebody
Mr. Mulkey.
Which Mr. Mulkey? You taught yourself.
Yeah.
Where did you get the fiddle?
I ordered it.
From
Huh?
Sears
No.
Roebuck?
Huh?
That was the one you learned to play on, one Charlie bought. Don't you remember Charlie bought it and brought it in and hid it, had it locked up in the desk. Dad didn't know it was on the place till he slipped in, come in from court one night. We wasn't expecting him and you was playing and we was singing. And the last song you played, when we got through, he coughed out at the yard gate and he'd been standing at the door listening. And when he come in, he sat around unconcerned, and finally he asked the mother, that I heard some music of some kind as I come up my goes, did I know anything about it? She got tickled. Then she told him what it was, and he wanted to see the thing. Where'd you get it? And she told him, oh, let me see it. And we were all scared to death, because him and Uncle Bob Evans used to sit
Oh, wait a minute.
and talk about fiddles in the home. It was the biggest sin in the world. And Uncle Bob said that one that ever brought near his house, he'd burst it all to pieces. And Dad said, well, he would too. And that scared us when he saw that fiddle and he'd heard you playing and us singing. Well, he took it and sawed on it and sung Met a Possum in the Road, asked him where he's going, ain't got time to tell you, sir, the little dog's on behind. And they said, children, yeah, I want you to play that same song. I'll go to bed, I'm tired. He said, I believe I can go to sleep. Well, he was asleep before we got through the first part of it, snoring up a fog. And from then on, he never did. The fiddle was played every night when you was at home. every night. Gus, get your fiddle.
And all of those old songs.
Yeah, yeah. And when the roll is called up yonder, that was his favorite. He had to have that sung until the night Marley was burned to death. You remember? That was the last song we sang. And they was for
When the trumpets off.
and when there was a long time after that he couldn't stand to hear that song. But he liked it until then. Yeah, when the trumpet of the Lord shall sound and time shall be no more, and the morning breaks eternal bright and fair, and the Savior first is gathered over on the other shore, and the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. When the roll is called up yonder, 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 I'll be there. Let us labor for the Master from the dawn till setting sun. Let us talk of all His wonders, love and care. And when all of life is over and our work on earth is done, and the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. When the roll is called up yonder, 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 I'll be there. That's a long-winded one.
Got you
And
tired.
your hand about to give out.
Got you tired, didn't it?
Yeah, old hands about give out, you're right.
Give out.
You want to whistle into that for me?
Yeah, whistle that bird.
Whistle that bird song.
Bird call.
The chicken, do like a chicken in here.
I don't hear them.
I don't get it. I did get it. Very good.
I'm hoarse, I think, whistle. No, I used to, I didn't get hoarse. I used to sing just to Mr. High, Mr. Mook, anybody.
Who else in the family played an instrument? Did Charlie ever try to play
No, he had a
fiddle?
good dog tune on
On
nothing.
anything. He's a good singer.
Toss him in the road. toss
He
him
could
on
sing
the
good
line.
though. He
Toss
never did
him
that.
in the
Alto
road,
played the
Alto
banjo.
played the gwine. Ain't got time to tell you, little dog run behind.
Alto and me and Gus were about the only one that could play a stringed instrument, wasn't it? Wasn't we about the only one, all the only one? I don't remember any of the rest of them ever picking the banjo or anything. None of them ever played the fiddle. But
Where did Charlie hide the fiddle? Where did you find it in the house?
he didn't hide it from anybody in the house, only when Dad had it locked up.
I don't think I left it.
He had, do you remember, he built a desk
Yeah?
and he put a lock on it. And he kept that fiddle in that desk back in the back of it and kept it locked.
Was that his fiddle?
Yeah, he bought it. He,
I didn't do no good, couldn't do it.
no, he couldn't play it, but he got a lot of fun out of it after you learned to play. He liked to hear you play.
You told
He tuned it, that's how hard it did, I can remember.
Where did Charlie Foster, is that his name?
Yeah, of course.
Did he live near you?
Hey, but I lived up close to where I was raised.
Raised together.
All our places just about joined.
Mm-hmm.
I guess he did, didn't
Yeah, one corner.
he? Yeah.
How did he show you to tune it? How did Charlie Foster show you to tune it?
Well, he just played it and
He tuned it,
Mm-hmm.
and he told him, give him some of the strings when he
Yeah.
go over.
you can't show up over the tune.
No,
He didn't show you with a tuning fork.
You can hear it.
no,
Okay.
You can hear it.
he just played, and when he got the string over, and when he got them
The
all
sound
right,
he wanted, then
then
he
he
showed
knew
it
he
to
had
him.
it. But he could, Gus could watch his fingers and the way he moved the bow, and well, I know Charlie Foster used to come there a lot.
What was the first tune?
I don't remember.
Oh, I forgot.
You was always out away from the house when you was learning. You didn't stay around. Mom didn't like to hear it. I said, Mom didn't like to hear it. You just practicing, and you usually got out of hearing of the house where you could do it to suit yourself.
When I
You'd know
seen
when you missed a note, and you'd keep on till you got it.
I seen a woman, I went to see the doctor, and there's a woman there. I said,